Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jarissa Explains. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Jamie. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Kentucky urban legend for you.
Yes, we are talking about the little green creatures from Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Apparently there was an incident back in the 1950s between two families and some little creatures that were unexplained.
So we're going to explain and talk about it right now. On the evening of August 21st, 1955, at a police station on the outskirts of Hopkinsville in Kelly, Kentucky, Elmer Sutton and Billy Ray Taylor reported getting into an altercation with several unexplained assailants. The two men claimed that while with their family and friends, they were attacked by what they thought were goblins. The two fired several shots at the little green creatures and were eventually able to make them retreat. Police investigated the scene and found evidence of gunfire but found no trace of the goblins. Every witness to the event swore to the existence of the creatures and were terrified by the experience. The same evening, neighbors also reported gunfire, strange sounds, and light coming from the area of the altercation. This later caused many enthusiasts to believe that the little green creatures could have in fact been aliens and not goblins, but neither were ever proven. Soon after the event, military police arrived to investigate the scene but found nothing as well.
Well, that's a strange incident.
Yeah, and it's discouraging that they found nothing.
Oh yeah. I mean, the tale in itself is just really hearsay. It's from one little group of family and friends that were apparently hanging out, and all of a sudden they had an altercation with some green small creatures, which they assumed was goblins.
Hagrid, what exactly are these things?
They're goblins, Harry. Clever as they come, goblins, but not the most friendly of beasts.
Yeah, and I wonder about the lights too. Like, where were the lights coming from?
Apparently one of the guys too saw like a flash of light go through the sky that he thought was like a meteor. So like, that's eerie as well, that there was some weird lights in the sky all around the same time this thing happened. And that also neighbors happened to at least see the lights and they heard strange sounds. But the strange sounds could have been like people screaming and hollering from the gunfire and everything echoing through, you know, the town to eventually get to them. The sounds can be, you know, obscured at any time, but you know. Yeah.
I wonder like where they saw them go. Like they said they retreated. I wonder if they retreated into a spaceship. But it didn't sound like that's what they saw, so.
They probably just ran off. It was at night, so I'm assuming they probably just didn't see him anymore. They were just shooting him blindly into the dark or something like that. The official explanation for the altercation was later attributed to owls. Joe Nickel, a skeptic and member of the Committee of Skeptical Inquiry, was quoted in 2006 on the event stating, "It is plausible, if not likely, that the aliens were great horned owls, and there is some evidence that the eyewitnesses may have been intoxicated during the attack. Great horned owls, or eagle owls as they are often called, are nocturnal, have large yellow eyes that pierce through the night, and are known to be very aggressive when defending their nests. Nevertheless, many enthusiasts still see the event as a well-documented account of humans clashing with extraterrestrials and/or mythical creatures." Every August, Hopkinsville hosts the Little Green Men Days Festival to celebrate the incident.
That's funny that they have a festival.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like you're just celebrating an incident between some good old boys shooting at some gray horned owls. If they have an explanation already, kind of what's going on, that it could have been gray horned owls, maybe it probably could have been gray horned owls. But it always seems like in Kentucky, anytime there's some sort of weird incident involving weird creatures or urban legends, we always seem to put like a bird in there to be like, hey, no, it wasn't this, but it was this bird.
It always gets blamed on a bird.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the Kentucky meat shower, that was also blamed on a bird as well.
Yeah. It sounds like if everybody was hanging out, it was a couple families, and they were all hanging out together. I'm assuming they're having a party. And like here in Kentucky, you know, we love our bourbon and our beverages. So it wouldn't be far for me to assume that that's probably what happened. That they were intoxicated, and then they could have got near an owl's nest, and then all of a sudden the owls are swooping in or charging them, and like they're freaking out, grabbing their guns, start shooting. They're like, "What was that? I don't know."
It's an alien!
It's an alien!
Come on!
We could be completely wrong, and they actually did have an incident fighting some aliens and/or goblins out there.
Well, but the fact that they were intoxicated, it makes sense that maybe what they were seeing like didn't come across to them as what it actually was at the time.
Yeah, it's a cool little story here in Kentucky, and people have obviously been able to celebrate it, and they have their nice little festival down there.
Yeah, and I guess I'm sure it's all in good fun, you know. They like to think that maybe it was aliens,
Hey,
so...
no harm in that, you know.
Yeah.
Just another one of the weird things here in Kentucky that we like to present to you people.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and let us know what other stories you'd like us to talk about next.
Please do. Give us some likes and subscribe and ring that bell for future notifications.
Yes, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Jarissa Explains.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye.